Arsenal Football Club have submitted a £60 million bid for Ollie Watkins. That is the England and Aston Villa striker, Ollie Watkins. The initial approach is believed to have been turned down and rejected, but a second bid has been reported to be on the way, with personal terms not being a problem, aka in the real world agreed. I want to get your thoughts, your opinions surrounding this potential deal for Arsenal. Good, bad, or indifferent? Leave us your comments below. Make sure you are subscribing. The transfer market is starting to heat up. Fabrizio reported that Aston Villa have rejected today an official bid from Arsenal for Ollie Watkins. Proposal around 60 million turned down, as Aston Villa are not happy with the timing ahead of a crucial Champions League game for the club. Villa also in active talks with Saudi clubs over Jhon Durán. But we have to remember where this was broken from, where this news actually stemmed from originally. We were talking about it on the straight facts. I'd never heard of this source before, but Gooners were telling me legit that is from the secret scout, who has updated the story and said that he understands terms between representatives and Arsenal are not a problem. That means personal terms are agreed to everybody in the Western world, in the Eastern world, in the Northern and Southern world. Everybody on planet Earth knows that means personal terms agreed. Aston Villa see Duran as the long-term centre-forward and are open to selling Watkins at the right fee. Talks underway. That has also been met by Sammy McBell's update, which is it is understood that Arsenal have made an initial offer for Ollie Watkins, which has been rejected, but an improved attempt is expected. And I think that there is the key component here. This doesn't appear to be a one bid scenario at this particular juncture. Mikel Arteta is a long-term admirer. And I think that's important for Arsenal fans. That I've seen a lot of tweets already. Why didn't we do this earlier? Why didn't we buy him before we played Villa? He scored a goal against us. Are we just doing this for PR purposes? Gooners tweeting things to that effect. And I understand their concern and their frustration. And I want to hear if you echo that, if you share that in the comment section below. But personal terms agreed. Second bid's expected. That doesn't feel or appear like it's a PR bid. We tried, but we couldn't get the deal done, as an example. The question remains, why did it take so long? Why didn't the bid come in sooner? But for me, I think this is an excellent move for Arsenal. I stand by what I said on straight facts. If I was going to go for Duran or Watkins, I'd go for Duran for the longevity aspect. However, what Arsenal need is a tried and tested striker at the elite level who's currently scoring, doesn't need development. I've seen Arsenal fans all windows say, I don't want kids. I don't want a project. I don't want someone that's broken at Man United or broken at Chelsea that we have to fix. I want someone ready to go today. And that for me is 29-year-old Ollie Watkins. 10 goals and 8 assists so far this season. Last year, I'm just getting his numbers up in front of me again, 19 Premier League goals, 13 assists, 27 goals in all competitions, and 13 goals. This man can score. This man can put balls into the back of the net. 80 goals and 34 assists in 200 games. This is for Aston Villa. It's also a player who played very well for England at the Euro, scored a massive goal in their semi-final. So we know he can do it. And when you think back to games in recent weeks, would Watkins have scored against Newcastle? Would he have knocked United out the cup? Would he have put the chances away to bury Aston Villa? Probably. Most likely. This, for me, is a very good piece of business for Arsenal. Let's see what the final price comes in at. But if it's somewhere in the region of 65, 70 million, this is a player that you can get 4 top-class years out of. It's the striker they need. And then maybe in the summer, it would make sense for a Benjamin Sesko to join Arsenal Football Club as part of the attacking array. Much better than the options that they have now. But if you're like me and you're also thinking about this from a stocks point of view, check out Stocks FC now. Scan the QR code. You can get a free PlayStation 5 if you sign up and if you're pulled out of the draw. And what stocks are giving you is 5 free stocks. But for me, I'm looking here at Ollie Watkins. He's a player that is currently available at 48 pence a share. 48 pence for a stock in Ollie Watkins. £12,000 in payouts. But when he first got released, there's all this speculation he was going to leave Villa. And his sale price of the IPO was £1.30. He's now 48 pence. He's already starting to grow. So for me, I'm buying some now. I am buying some right now in this, man. I'm going to sit here and buy 25% of the available stocks that are out there right now. I'm getting it done. I've just got a feeling. You can see me confirm that. I'm locking that in on the screen. I like him and I rate him. I just wanted to wait for him to go to a bigger club. Boom. My stocks in him have been purchased. I think he's an excellent player. There's a lot of people with the sales there. This is going to shoot up. I think it's going to, I reckon that's going to double. I reckon his valuation is going to double. I might just do a quick flip if I'm being honest with you, but we will see. But he gets a lot of payout. And if he can score for Arsenal like he scored for Villa, stocks are going to be flying. It's as simple as that. But overall, I get Arsenal fans' frustration at how long this took. Why didn't the bid come in sooner? Maybe they spent time trying to convince the player to leave now and not wait until the summer as an example. But I would love to hear your rationale as to why do you think it's taken until the 29th to put this bid in? Do you want the player? Is a very, very big and important question. And when it comes to reading the stories, yes, the first bid was rejected. But a second is expected, according to Sammy McBell. That is expected, long-standing target of the club. So not a panic buy, according to the mainstream media. And the secret scout, well, I'm going to go and follow moving forward. I've got to go and follow this individual. In fact, I'm going to do it while I'm talking to you all right now. They're followed because they broke this news, so they deserve all the plaudits. Not Fabrizio, not Ornstein, not McBell. The secret scout got this right, as in they were moving it forward. They think personal terms have been agreed. And I will say this to Villa fans that might be frustrated. If a player has agreed personal terms, and I know that it's not nice what Arsenal have done, bidding hours away from a massive Champions League night. But all of this is to probably not unsettle the player, but to force their hand and push the player now to make a decision. And if he's agreed personal terms and he starts trying to force his way out, Villa may end up having to succumb. So maybe that's the rationale for the time being taken. Maybe you think that. Break it down, let us know. But a new bid is coming. Personal terms are agreed. When you read the stories, it feels like this one is advancing. And there's been links to Sesko. There's been links to Tel, Cunha, and a number of players this month. Most of them have led to nothing for Arsenal. Is this now the real McCoy? Give me your thoughts, opinions, and everything else below. Go and check out Stocks FC as well. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you all again soon. Peace.